The haunted home of the Duyck family? Duyck family? Maybe? All right, here we go.
Hi, my name's Anna, and I have some evidence.
Hi, my name is Dina, and I have reason to believe our house is haunted. Can you come
I
investigate?
suddenly felt like somebody was watching me.
Across my
The
back.
ball was standing up on my lawn. A stick figure show up.
I don't know, and it's 50. I think it's 50 points for
unexplained shade.
describing, but I don't know. Maybe.
Welcome to Ghost Files, where we take your evidence and our tools into the field to expose the supernatural. My partner, a skeptic. Myself, a believer. Both of us, truth seekers. This week, our team travels to Independence, Missouri to investigate the real haunted home of Dina Duyck.
Oh, I like this because we're not going to like some abandoned place. Like, is this an active home that someone lives in? I really like that. I really hope.
Alrighty, big boy. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Can you feel that?
I like that they're giving us a lot of like
It's our first home
variety.
hunt. Thanks to Stray Souls. We're actually investigating a private home for the first time.
Private home.
That's right. A fairly
They did
unassuming neighborhood. But what
did a private
secrets lie
apartment.
within is the question.
It is a little more unnerving
Question.
that this isn't some sort of asylum, and yet there's things going on in here. We're the first to breach this wall here.
Duck,
Well, maybe we'll
not
catch
duck.
some stray
How do you say it?
souls
Oh.
of our own.
No, for sure.
You see what I did?
I did see what you did
I said the
there.
title of the.
I saw what you did.
They're sponsoring the video, so I thought maybe I'd work it in there.
On July 3rd, 2014, Dina, her husband, and 2 children moved into their new home. Immediately after moving in, their family dog began displaying aggressive behavior towards an unseen presence. She began recording video and audio to get to the bottom of what was causing
where's my
this
dog?
strange behavior. The phenomena escalated, manifesting as voices, moving objects, and flickering lights. Dina even witnessed shadow figures and a creature seemingly taking on a physical form.
These dogs always barking and stuff.
Well, it's because they see things that we don't.
They got weird ears though. They're always hearing stuff that's like a mile away, and they're like, "Rrr," and
Yeah,
people
but
are
it's
like,
usually
the
like
devil,
they're
oh, you gotta
usually
kill
like
our dog.
they're usually
Like a-
looking right at.
It was weirdly
something,
timed.
There's probably a rat in the wall.
It's not a rat.
Sometimes there's a rat in the wall.
You think about rats too much and mice.
I don't think about them too much. Maybe I do.
Additionally, neighboring
My dog is
residents
just
have
sitting
also
at the front
reported
door right
their
now.
own paranormal encounters. Dina suspects that the turbulent history of the area
know,
may
that
be the
was
source of
weirdly
these
timed.
hauntings. The land was once occupied by the Osage
It's the
tribe
devil.
natives who were forcibly removed from
Hey,
Missouri
handsome.
after signing a treaty with the federal government. During the Civil War, pro-Confederate guerrillas killed up to 190 people in the area, prompting General Thomas Ewing to issue an order for the expulsion of anyone unable to prove loyalty to the Union, resulting in a mass exodus. Today, Dina's neighborhood streets bear the names of the original Native American tribes.
Well, that makes up for it.
Well,
Yeah, we committed these horrible atrocities, forced you from your home, but look, we named the streets after you, right? Let me ask you this, a little hypothetical.
Okay.
If you inherited this home, much like Daniel and Stray Souls, what would you do?
I'd take it. I'd live there.
What if crazy stuff started happening and then you learn about the
I don't think I
history
would.
of this land?
I'd live there.
I think if stuff started happening, you would maybe change your
I don't
tune.
think anything would happen.
Well, how about this? What do you think about the idea of haunted land in general? We've seen this a couple times,
I
like,
don't think it's
like
real because I
Gettysburg.
don't think ghosts are real.
All right, well.
oh man, we were just talking about how he's kind of like not been as aggressive lately, and here he is just being straight up, I'm just so done with this. Like, ooh. All right, let's see.
I don't know what to say to that. That just doesn't. I mean,
Where are we gonna go with this conversation? What do I think of haunted land? I think it's land.
some stray souls may be attempting to make their way back home, as the activity at Dina's seems to start outside and follow whoever tries to communicate with the spirits. We'll begin at the chicken coops, where EVPs are often captured, giving directions to those listening. What if it's just the chickens talking?
Throw some corn on the ground.
Hey, dude, could you help me cross the road? Oh. That's a classic,
Yeah,
right?
that's really funny.
Never seen it. Making our way into the home, we'll hit hotspots such as the kitchen and living room. Our investigation will end in the bedroom where the ghosts refuse to let Dina rest. We've placed cameras and audio recorders in two of the most active parts of the property in hopes that we catch evidence throughout the night. First, at the chicken coops, where spirits have communicated to Dina. Next, in the kitchen, where evidence has been caught of objects moving on their own. And as always, to end the investigation, Shane and I will each be forced to explore the entire home one at a time. Because apparently I get along with dead people more than I do people.
Do you ever feel unsafe in your own home?
All the time. You know what happened the other night? Our alarm went off. I jumped out of the bed and I ran out into the living room and I started shadowboxing. Really scared away any possible intruder.
Okay.
I had taken a sleep gummy the night before. Let's just say I wasn't in my right mind. Just punching air.
Yeah.
While making the noise too, because that's the scariest part about shadowboxing. In the backyard sits their chicken coops, where the spirits appear to have come home to roost. Their backyard once was an orchard for a home in the Burnt District, named for when after signing General Order Number 11, Ewing had fields burned to stop the guerrillas from foraging as they were forced from their homes. At night, Dina feels as if something is watching her as she locks up the chickens. While she does not typically give the spirits in her home names, she does call whatever is out there by the coops Coda, after hearing a female voice say it to her. Coda means friend in several Native American languages, but it's not just the chickens doing the clucking.
Coda can also be child of deaf adult. Coda can also be certified occupational therapist assistant.
Dina has caught many EVPs out by the chicken
with a
coops,
T, not a
just
D.
like this one. Let's hear from Dina.
We have activity
Dina.
out in the chicken coop area
Dina,
as much as we
duck.
do in the house. One night I was out there recording. Probably shouldn't have, but I gotta come here, and they do say my name a lot.
All right, let's play this EVP.
How compelling must your evidence be that the ghoul boys show up to your house? Because I'm sure they get a lot of people reaching out about their own houses. So how compelling does your case have to be? Let's see.
Knock it off.
I actually closed my eyes on that one because I wanted to see if I could hear anything, and I didn't at all.
I definitely heard come here.
Yeah, I hear
I
it.
didn't hear nothing.
I hear
I don't
it.
even care if you don't hear it for this one because, well, the other pieces of evidence that we're going
I
to
hear
have
it. I hear
later
it in my
are
left.
pretty much, you can't argue them, so I don't.
It's kind of spooky.
Well, enough clucking. Let's get out to that coop.
Just kind of.
All right, we're off to the chicken coop now. This is actually where activity starts, and then we'll draft it into the house.
Nice.
That's kind of how it works.
Nice.
How's it going, fellas?
Where are they? Oh, wait.
Do you see one?
Oh, I see them sleeping in there. I think they're afraid of me.
I guess people of the backyard here. My name's Ryan.
I'm Shane.
I don't know if any of you folks are from the Burnt District.
Oh my God.
We hear you talk to our friend Dina. I recognize we are not Dina. I'm sorry for that.
I didn't know these were silkies. These are the ones that look like they got little pants
Could
on.
you put your chicken boner away and focus on investigating some ghosts?
Fine. Sentence.
Okay, so we are going to give you guys the floor here for whoever's out here.
the last
to just say
episode
whatever you
have
want.
chicken
You know
bones?
what? For added
was it the turkey
privacy,
bones?
I'm just going to go ahead and turn off my light. Okay, here we go. Here's some silence for you guys. Once again, we're your friends.
Scratch me.
You could scratch them.
Pick up a chicken and scratch me with the chicken.
That would be pretty cool.
Pick up a chicken and put it in my lap. What about that?
You know what would be really cool is if they took a chicken egg and shoved it up your ass without it cracking.
I don't think it would, because I think they're actually built to sort of sustain that kind of thing.
They're built. They've came out of an ass, therefore they should be able to
Go
be shoved
right back
up an
in.
ass. I'm sure you all enjoyed that very insightful conversation that we just had, but we have some tools here that'll help us communicate with
Yes,
you a
what
little bit
tools
better.
are they gonna
One of
use
them's
at the
called
house?
a REM pod. The REM pod
REM
creates
pod.
its own circular electromagnetic field and will alarm when anything penetrates that field. The more colors on the alarm, the more significant the intrusion. The REM
Thank you,
pod
Walker.
also detects temperature
I appreciate it.
fluctuations. Okay, if there's anything out here, can you please walk towards the door of that chicken coop just to let us know you're here and you want to talk?
Take your little fingers and touch that antenna right there.
I don't know if they know what an antenna is.
Like,
Oh yeah, he's really doing it. Am I?
Yeah, you gotta be a little less cranky, otherwise I'll quit. I'll stop doing this show.
Yeah, will you?
We're having a really tough time in our friendship right now.
Do you promise
so
me you'll quit the show?
weigh in on the comments if you're worried about our
Oh,
friendship.
I fucking
'cause
dare you. You know what happened to the last person that quit their friendship with me?
Brent?
Yeah.
He
Do you
did.
know where he is?
Hell.
Yeah. And I put him there.
Okay, anyway.
I'm gonna turn on this Ovilus now.
Okay.
The Ovilus takes environmental readings that spirits are said to manipulate, such as temperature or electromagnetic fields, and converts them into corresponding words or phonetic sounds.
Say chicken, say chicken, say chicken.
Lake, where are we right now? 50.
I love when it says wow.
Objective. Cover, okay. Can you tell me where we're at right now? We're in a backyard, but could you tell me what this used to be?
Chicken? Tim.
No Tim around here.
no Tim.
Wait, is that your name? Is Tim your name?
Timothy?
Tim?
Timothy?
Tim, what's going on, Tim?
Sup, Tim?
How's it going? You like chickens, Tim?
Timmy.
Out.
You want us to leave?
Moan. Eerie.
Eerie moan.
So
Ryan,
you're
can
saying
you give him an eerie moan? That sounds
it was an eerie
a little
moan?
sexual.
Well, it's a moan. Like that? Is that what you wanted? Look, you're the one who asked for it. I didn't ask for this. Tim, Joe, could you please step towards that red light just to let us unlock? I could open the door a little bit. Like, how about this?
No, don't do that.
Just a tad.
Beef.
Before time. Muscle, slave, great. Wait, well, before here, there was people that were displaced in the burnt district. Great, carry together him. Well, I think they might be saying one of us needs to be carried.
Oh, you could carry me.
Oh my God, you're so heavy. Is this what you wanted?
Let's go.
As we left the chicken coop,
unlimited rice
our
cream
audio
power that was in
recorder
my
picked up
head the
a
whole
female
time they were
whisper
saying
that might
Tim.
be saying,
I was thinking,
"You're
Tim,
so bad,"
Timothy,
or perhaps even worse, "You're so dead."
I don't know why. Oh, probably during Marble Hornets with Tim. Every time I saw him, Timothy.
There's also heavy breathing heard shortly after.
I mean, that's a
Could
stretch.
all of this point to the entity that Dina has experienced out here? Activity continues to the back porch, where feelings of being tapped on her head and shoulder are very common. Strange energy shifts seem to happen in this area. One night when Dina was eating on the back porch, she noticed a light flickering. Whenever she got near the light, the flickering would stop, as seen in this evidence.
One night we were eating dinner at the kitchen table and the back porch light started flashing. I got up to check it out and it stopped. I sat back down and the same thing happened. So the third time I got my phone out, I walked over there and it stopped again. What I didn't catch on video was after that happened, I walked down the stairs and out into the yard to go lock up the chickens, and there was all kinds of whispering in my ear. I think they had been flashing the porch light to get me out there.
Don't play scary music.
It's a light flickering, you know, that's classic haunted house stuff right there. It's not.
Okay, my little things as a Shaniac. I've had flickering lights all the time. Bad electricity. 2, when feeling things touch you on your head or shoulder and stuff like that, the first thing that I think of, now this is my very niche experience, is I have actually nerve damage from a head injury 10 years ago. And I've had all kinds of crazy things where it literally does feel like someone's touching me. I have felt weird feelings of there being like water on my leg or like cold or hot and electricity feelings and like shocking little things, anything that like your nerve can basically cause. So that's the first thing I think. I honestly think that maybe she needs to go to a doctor if she's feeling a lot of strange things. And then I've also been in a lot of houses with like faulty electrical parts where sometimes it flickers and sometimes it doesn't. So there's my little, that's my Shane 2 cents. Let's see what Shane says.
The craziest flicker, I'll give you that. Unsettling.
Here's the thing, a bunch of whispering, that's going on for a bit, right? Take out your phone.
Well, she's already put it
Get
in
us
her
the
pocket.
whispers. Where are the whispers, Dina?
Well, she had one.
Show us the tapes, Dina.
Well, she did have a whisper. That was the first piece of evidence. Anyways, let's get out there and investigate this light. So here we are at the back porch. This is where Dina had the flickering light. And this is also where she has reported being tapped on the head. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this light on, see if we can get them to mess with it.
Oh, that's a really good job.
Whoever's out here, we do hear that you mess with this light bulb. Can you do it again for us?
Get in there and
Give it a little
squeeze or whatever.
tap.
I don't know how ghosts, I mean, they're still made up, so
It is cool
Okay.
to see it not
ton of
flickering at
logic
all.
or science behind it. But do whatever ghosts do with this stuff.
Just make the light flicker, please, so he'll shut up.
Maybe the filament? You think that's
Fiddle the
LED?
filament.
Is that LED?
It's LED.
You know what that stands for?
What?
You don't know?
I don't know.
You use them every day? You don't know what it stands for?
No, I don't. It's a light.
It's a light emitting diode.
Thank God I know that. Setting up a mag light to serve as a touch lamp for these folks.
A regular mag light, when turned to the space between on and off, can be turned into a touch lamp, which you can ask spirits to manipulate. However, the light will also randomly turn on and off in this setting. So, responses need to be timely and repetitive for a compelling interaction.
If ghosts are real, turn the mag light off.
Did something go wrong?
What do we do? This has never happened.
Yeah, man.
we
If
do?
the
This
person
never
out
happened, he
here,
says.
a male, identifies as a male, could you turn on that flashlight? If whoever's out here
Is it a lady?
is a female, can you turn on that flashlight? Oh, okay.
It's a lady.
And it went right back off. Okay, could you tell?
A shy lady.
Can you tell us your name? We have we have a recorder over here. Can you tell us your name?
Is it Judith?
You're
Is
just
your
gonna
name
start.
Judith?
You're just gonna start naming names until it turns off.
Is your name Judith?
If you want to be friends with us, could you turn that light off?
Or if your name is Judith, turn it off.
Well, you're confusing them now. You're just multiple questions.
Is it Judith?
It's a confusing way to.
This is Judy.
Be Judith. I think we got a Judith.
You just
on our-
asked, "Are you Judith?" like 18 times.
Turned off.
Turned off.
If you do want to be our friends, can you turn on that light right now? Oh, cool.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Pretty
nice.
cool.
So we're dealing with some friendly ghosts.
Do you want us to stay here? Could you turn that light off if you want us to stay here? Do you like tapping people on the head? Could you turn that light on if you like tapping people on the head?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We got a tapper. We're talking to the
Can
tapper.
you tap us on the head right now?
Is this Judy the tapper?
Can you tap me on the head? Okay, if you don't want to tap us on the head, could you mess with that light up there? Not this
Flicker
one,
it.
the other one.
Do this one.
Can you mess with that light?
Hey,
I don't think that's how it works.
come on.
Can you turn off the porch light, the one that's connected to the house right now?
That
Not
one
that
right
one,
there.
that one.
Do you see my finger? And where it's pointing?
We're going to be here alone later, so you could go ahead and flicker this porch light when we're here alone if you'd like.
Also, pitch. You could wait till one of us is alone in there and then do the thing where the house implodes and then we get stuck in it and die and get sucked to the
I don't
ghost
think we should
dimension.
encourage property
Well,
damage.
no, I mean, I don't wish that upon the property, but
The most active room in the house is the kitchen. While Dina feels the presence is friendly or mischievous, the activities in the kitchen appear to be more threatening. While sitting at the kitchen table, Dina heard a deep, growly voice whisper into her right ear, which sounded like 3 words spoken in another language. When cooking or cleaning, Dina's cameras have captured the spirits making literal moves. What follows is poltergeist activity unlike anything ever shown on this show. Let's get into it.
Whenever I go outside to the chicken coop and I come back into the kitchen, that's usually when we seem to have some kind of activity, like the bottle falling, the lid flipped off of my counter, and the knife block moved. Usually seems to happen when I'm facing the object or when I turn to face it, like they're trying to get my attention.
Oh, let's do it.
Alright, let's see. What are we looking at?
So, light there. Let's move on to the next one.
What are we looking at? Ooh.
Okay.
Ryan, he's like, I got good
Pretty
stuff.
good. Next one. Look at the knife block. Also pretty amazing.
I think it's fake.
This
There
is
it
what
is.
made Ryan
I was
go to the
waiting
house.
for it.
I mean, I think it's anything other than ghosts. Because I don't think ghosts are real.
I'd love an alternate explanation.
Anything. Gravity.
You think gravity did this?
Sure.
Both of them fling upward, by the way. Is that what gravity does?
I don't know what's going on there. I can't really tell. But as someone who doesn't believe in ghosts, I will tell you, there's
Ryan
a million
is
things it could
so
be.
pleased
Let's settle
with
this.
himself.
Let's get to that.
Let's
kitchen.
get in
Hang
there
on,
and get
I
stuff
just
moving
I
around.
just need to relive Ryan's joy there for a moment because it was so good.
Can't really tell. But as
I love it because he's like, he doesn't know. He's got nothing. He's got no answer.
Is that what gravity does?
I don't know what's going on there.
I
I can't really
how
tell.
happy he is.
But as someone who doesn't believe in ghosts, I will tell
so
you,
good.
there's a million
Look.
things it could be.
Let's settle this. Let's get to that.
Let's
kitchen.
get in there and get stuff moving around.
And ghosts, if you're watching this,
He needs a win.
it's gotta happen. It's now or never.
Give us the
God
goods,
damn it.
baby. Let's get
We're
in
gonna
there.
do it.
And you know what? I want to believe.
You don't.
I do.
You say that all the time.
I do.
Let's
Let's get in there and let's get these
You
mugs
saying I
moving
want to
around.
believe is the same
You gotta
amount of
move around.
conviction as someone saying like, "Oh, I was hungover and now I'm gonna go." You know what? I
Look
think
at
I'm
it.
done. I'm done.
I wanna
drink-
believe.
I'm done
I
drinking.
wanna believe.
I'm done drinking.
I want to believe.
I'm never
You
touching.
know
the
I
drink
wanna
again.
believe.
I don't think you do.
It's a ghost.
All right, inside we go.
In we go.
Oh my gosh,
We're
that
now
was
in the
so
kitchen.
much. That was
As you
everything
know,
I ever
we
wanted
argued
from
quite a
them
bit about this.
in that moment.
Yes. Oh, right.
And you had a lot of, well, what if the knife block goes on a uneven surface? Looks pretty even to me. And also, like most knife blocks,
I just want to check out these blocks. I want to see what's going on with them.
Man.
yeah. How heavy is that, by the way?
It's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Well, this knife also doesn't fit in that. Yeah, all right. In that case, I think they were faking it.
Also, this is the lid. The lid was right here. This bad boy flew off.
I mean, you know,
Which makes sense. If you look at this, there's a lip here.
Ryan
can't
is
even do it and
having
you're a human.
heyday with
the
this
lid could have
one.
been placed, you know, precariously. Oh,
And then it just fell
it
on
just
its own.
falls. You know, these kind of things happen.
Or it's ghosts. And tonight we're gonna get evidence equally compelling.
Look, for whoever
I
is in
really
this
kind of
kitchen,
hope that while they're there, something
nice to meet
moves,
you.
you know?
Hi.
I know you live here. I don't know if you know this, but this guy right here doesn't believe you're real. Please move something in this kitchen.
Oh no, let's make some ravioli.
Yeah, let's turn
just
it on.
like them, just
All
like
right.
Dina.
You could just take a pan.
Okay, got some eggs.
Could you put some seasoning on there? Nice. Okay. I'm tiring of this. Let's move over it to here. Okay, so what we're gonna do over here is we're gonna conduct a seance, just like Daniel.
You got a little
in
craft
Stray
table
Souls.
set up here, just like Daniel.
And he used some trigger objects from his grandmother.
Oh my
we
gosh,
also
Neon
have these little
Paradox
balls
about
here,
your roommate.
and
That's
if you
so
move
funny.
them,
They move.
well, they usually.
Oh yeah, they light up too.
And this is a photo of people who lived here back in historic times, I believe the early 1900s. And we might be reaching out to some of those folks. Maybe they could tell us who they are. Gee, okay. We're joining hands for. Can you loosen it up? My God,
It's a seance.
one of my fingers is hurt.
One of your fingers. What's going on there? You got like a LeBron toe for a finger.
Yeah, it's all swollen. Right now, we are reaching out to anybody who resides within this house. You have a music box here that you could manipulate, and you have some balls that will light up if you move them. Isn't that fun? Don't you want to see the balls light up?
You could fondle the box or fondle the balls.
That's right.
Either of them will respond to your touch. You trying to say more? Why are you smiling? Just because of what I said?
Because you just asked Ghost to fondle a box or balls.
Not again.
Well, that's what we're asking them to do.
That's true. It's very simple. We're gonna do 1 knock for yes and 2 knocks for no. So for instance, am I a human? I'm a human.
Yeah.
That's yes.
Am
Okay,
I,
so
am
once-
I a ghost?
No.
You're not.
Okay. We're reaching out to anybody in this house. I hope you understand the instructions. We're here to have a good time, here to chat. That's it. Is there anybody here with us right now? Is there a reason that you are ignoring us?
Are my vibes off-putting? You don't have to answer that, Ryan. I can see you poised and ready.
You know what I would have said?
What? No, they're not off-putting?
They're not.
Oh, that's very sweet of you.
Yeah, no.
So I guess you are being sweet tonight.
That's right.
Even though you were fairly nasty out by the chicken coop.
I wasn't that nasty. It's just that you weigh 1,000,000 pounds, and I didn't think that. But it was pretty impressive that I picked you up.
It wasn't that impressive.
It was pretty impressive.
You didn't even walk.
If we were inside, I would have walked while you were in
That's
my
not
arms.
true.
It's
Well, we're
because I
inside,
didn't-
so let's do it now.
Love
I'll do it
this.
again.
We'll
right
do
now.
it later.
I'll do it right after this.
Okay.
I just didn't want to do it out there because there's
I
potholes.
want you to carry me throughout this whole house. Ghosts!
I really
Ghosts,
like
can you
just seeing
carry
them
us?
sit in a
Can you carry
house
me?
instead
Lift
of
Ryan up
an
like a baby and
abandoned
carry him
building,
around.
you know?
Actually, we'd both love this.
And I'm not talking
I like
about lifting
this.
me up spiritually. I mean like physically lifting me up.
Put him in a little papoose.
That's right.
Bundle, swaddle him. Swaddle me, ghosts! What about swaddling us?
I know
Pick
they're
me up by
using
my
fake
ankles like I'm
hands.
Achilles.
Ryan and I long for the days that we were.
Wait, I just heard something. I heard something. Was that you? Do you want to pick me up by my ankles like I'm Achilles? That's when I heard it.
long for the days that we were.
Wait, I just heard something. I heard something. Was that you? Do you want to pick me up by my ankles like I'm Achilles? That's when I heard it. Do you not want us to be here? I don't feel welcome. You're going to have to move something in here to show me that you want me to be here.
I mean, we feel welcomed by Dina.
I feel welcomed by Dina,
Very
but I don't
nice.
feel welcomed by whoever is here now. Though I do hear that you're a friendly little spirit. Can you show us that you're friendly? We're friendly.
Show us that big smile.
Look at this smile.
Show us that big smile. Give us a laugh. I didn't mean us, but laugh with us. Well, that's gonna freak him out, man. Okay, we're gonna complete the
We're
circle.
gonna complete.
Let's just look back at that for a moment. Haunting.
Okay, we're gonna complete the
Oh,
We're
circle.
gonna
haunting.
complete the circle. You can do less.
It's like lightsaber
Just the
noises.
daily reminder that we do have a sound effects library.
All right, now Ryan and I are a closed circuit.
And now you could use any of this energy to conduct whatever shenanigans you want to do in this kitchen. Let's play the knocking game again. Is there somebody with us in this kitchen? Knock once for yes and twice for no.
I just
We're gonna
realized,
give you
are they
guys some
surrounded by
silence
a
now
picture of One
to do
Direction?
whatever you
What
want
is in
to
that
let us
thing?
know that you're here. Or you could continue to ignore us, which is
Or are
very
they
rude.
surrounding? It looks like a poster.
You sleepy?
Is that who is that?
You look a little sleepy.
I'm wide awake,
We're
man.
breaking the bond. The bond is broken.
Who is that? What are they? Oh, is that a family picture? Who is
Bond is
that?
broken.
Well, I think the house calls.
Somebody just grunt over
Someone
there?
cleared their throat.
Is that somebody over there that cleared their throat in the crew?
After checking with the limited crew members inside the house, we confirmed that this was nobody on our end.
I think the house calls. I think the house calls.
Well, I heard somebody just clear their throat in this house. Can you come over here into the kitchen? We're sitting over here. Would love to see ya. Just letting you know I heard you, not a bad thing. Okay, well, we're gonna get up. We're gonna go to the next part of this house, and we'll hopefully see you over there.
We're going to press onwards and we're going to discover
I know.
what secrets lie within.
And just like Daniel,
I know, it was like right when I coughed too. Unlimited rice pudding power. Are you the ghost, Becca? Maybe it's kind of like one of those time warpy things where my cough here in this room, while I'm watching them, traveled back in time while they were filming and coughed in a room next to them. Yeah, like Interstellar or something. Is this a show about ghosts or just how dudes talk when there's no internet? Yes.
Remember, I'm always listening. For years, most of the activity in the home had been auditory until about 2 years ago when Dina's daughter saw a child-sized black figure follow Dina into the living room. It was the first sighting of shadow people in their home, but it wouldn't be their final form. While binge watching a show one night, Dina saw a fleshy creature hunched behind her couch at 1 o'clock in the morning.
And you still
Jumping
live
to
there?
her feet, she ran to see if it was her son. She could tell it was not, as she heard its feet running away. The closest she has gotten to capturing this being is this evidence.
Get the fuck. What are you doing?
Hang on, I want to go back and watch it. I was reading Neon Paradoxes. Someone who works with time dilation and Lorentz gamma values for a living. I can confirm. I have no idea what you're saying. I don't know. All right, let's see this spooky video.
Capturing this being is this evidence.
Let's see.
Get the fuck.
Yeah, that's the worst one.
I knew you were gonna love it, dude. It's so good. Now note that the camera Dina used to capture this orb is set to record when it detects motion. While there's visible dust in the room, these tiny dust particles are way too small to trigger the camera's motion detector. It's the only time this camera has caught anything of this nature.
No.
I'm saying that while also with the caveat that I am not a big fan of orb evidence because most likely it could be debunked as dust.
Do you think it's like, maybe that's just like a moth or something that's close enough to the camera where it's out of focus and sort of blurred?
It's possible. I will say that I still don't think that would be big enough to set off the motion sensor.
No, it is.
There's a lot of bugs
I've got
outside of my
cameras
front
that
porch and I have the motion
sensor.
settings on. I can't imagine it would trigger that because it doesn't trigger it at my house.
You
has
think
for
it's the
mine.
soul of a displaced indigenous person?
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'm not saying that. You're saying that.
Seems like you were saying that.
Okay, so now we're going into the living room. So this is where Dina saw a shadow figure while
How
she was
does this
watching
camera
TV.
work?
Right.
Oh, because he's carrying him.
Yeah, you got it that time. So what are we gonna do in here?
So in
So
here we
cozy
have
though.
our SLS. Even in complete darkness. And we're watching some sort of network TV show.
Yeah, a primetime network
Yes,
television
Jared,
show.
thank you.
Playing a video game, perhaps?
Maybe
Like Stray Souls?
Stray Souls, just like Daniel would.
Just like Daniel would. He wouldn't play Stray Souls.
What if
Wait
he
a
did
second,
and it
I
was
just...
like, that's
there was
me.
just a skeleton right there.
What? Oh!
There was just a figure
On the
right...
SLS?
Yeah, right there. There was a figure right by the curtain.
Who was it?
Wait, who was that? Could you show yourself again? Wait, it legit happened when we started talking about... Oh, Stray Souls! Do you want to play...
Stray Souls.
Daniel? Do you want to play video games with us?
Well, we're not talking to Daniel.
No, I meant
Daniel's
like
a
whoever,
fictional
do
character.
you want to play video games with us, whoever's in this room? I would say that we somewhat recreated that orb that set off the security cam by catching something on the SLS. I'm gonna actually pull out my iPhone right here. Can you,
You trying to find some orbs?
can you float towards me?
Let's see a floater.
I want to see a big floater, a big juicy floater. So Dina actually saw the shadow figure right there. And I'm
that
going
sounds
dual
so
pistols
gross.
here.
Yeah. That's when
Yeah.
it comes to the skepticism side of things.
Sure, yeah.
I will say, if you're focusing on the television and you've got a dark room.
Oh.
What? You got it.
We gotta move her.
You got to stick.
We gotta move
stick
her
bug.
right by the
It's probably
TV.
nice for them to be able to sit on a clean
little
couch
boy?
instead of be standing
Did he just
in
go to
like
heaven?
a
He just jumped into the TV.
dirty old
A portal?
abandoned
A portal?
prison.
As we've been taught.
Somebody clear their voice from this part of the room
Scared me. He like appeared
earlier.
It was like,
Can you tell us your name and do you need like
It's me, Becca.
a recall all or some shit?
Do please send.
don't make jokes. Don't make jokes.
It's okay.
We're now going to use something that will actually help us communicate with you.
And this is fun and cool. You're gonna like this a lot.
The Estes method is a technique when one person wears noise-canceling headphones connected to the spirit box, becoming a human speaker system by repeating exactly what they hear. The other person
like the
facilitates
Estes
communication
method.
with spirits by asking questions and attempting to elicit clear and direct
Someone
responses.
should make an edit of like the best Estes method moments
Oh
for them.
yeah,
You ready? I'm putting it in.
that's nice.
Once again,
Probably
my
loves
name
it.
is Ryan. Could you say what your name is? Or could you say my name back to me to let me know you want to communicate? This is actually a small...
K-pop.
K-pop? I don't. Do you like K-pop? Come join me. Anybody in this house? Kitchen,
Name tag.
kitchen living room. Yeah, my name tag. It says Bergara. Do you see that? What's your name? You asked me my name. That's...
No comment.
What do you mean you have no...
Primeval.
Typically, when someone exchanges a name, that's the part where you then exchange your name. You asked me what my...
$100.
I'm not going to give you $100 just so you could tell me your name. What are you going to even spend it on? You can't... 50. 25? I know that's the opposite of how...
No.
Guys, it's like reliving the moments we just had on the stream where I got $100 and then $50 and then I was saying no, stop. Like, what is happening? Joey, just sit on your fingers. Sit on your hands. Don't move. Joey, don't move. Sit on those hands.
75.
Pain.
Why are you in pain?
Because I have
Trying to
COVID.
give.
What are you trying to give?
Work round.
You're trying to give a workaround?
What is happening?
What are you trying to give? And
Guys,
why
are
you in
we
pain?
part of this
What
episode?
hurts?
Is our stream
Use my friend to
intercepting
talk to me.
what they're
Tell me why you're in pain.
experiencing?
This doesn't have to be all serious. I know there's cameras here. Let's just hang out, huh?
Help.
Okay, well, that's pretty serious.
Head down.
Sit on your hands.
Oh, help.
His
Head
eyes.
down. And that's where the shadow person was, right here. Do you want me to look here? Ooh, I just got chills, and I don't think it picked up on camera. I don't often say this, but
I see.
what do you
I see.
I'm gonna ask you something, and I need you to know. Did you just pull my...
Jump.
Did you just pull my pant leg? Because it could have been the way I was shifting, but it did feel like something just pulled my pant leg, my left leg. Did you just touch my left leg?
Spookies.
I am going to be here alone later. I'd prefer to talk to you now.
Me.
Yeah, I'd prefer to talk to you. Yes.
Casey.
Okay, finally. We finally got somewhere. Hi, Casey. My name's Ryan. Nice to meet you. Glad we could be friends.
A wand.
This is not a wand. This
have
is
my
a...
wand over here?
an
No.
A
assault.
1,000 porks.
This is something I could use to see you. And this is not a wand. This is a flashlight.
Tell me.
I only have one night to tell you this. You're right. So you got to do it now. If you want to have people help you because you're in pain, you need to show them right now that you're here. And I'm trying to help you, man. I am trying to help you, but let me help you. Can you show me you're here, Casey?
Nipple scooper.
Do you want me to scoop his nipple?
It really did sound like nipple
I'll scoop
scooper.
his nipple.
Thank you.
I give him one scoop.
In death,
You want me to give him one scoop in death? I'm not.
I managed to. Fempod.
In death, you managed to what? Casey, one last chance here. I know you're talking to
Rempod,
me.
maybe?
You just said it. I can't hear you. I'm very sorry. You're gonna have to move.
Monarchy.
Okay, you don't have to insult me. I'm not trying to
Strong.
be like a king here. Okay, well we're gonna wrap it up. That's a good call.
That was
I will be
fun.
here alone later, so.
Sponsor. It said sponsor.
Yes, Stray Souls.
Are they going to enter the sponsor now?
Ooh, okay, so you said
He's like, roll it.
head down,
Yes.
and I was standing at the spot where the shadow kid was.
Yeah.
And I looked, and that's where I was standing. And then at that moment, I felt, I don't know, it could have been just the way I was shifting my leg, but it did feel like something pulled on my pant leg, which is
That's spooky.
interesting.
That's spooky.
But it could have been the way my leg,
I'll
Yeah.
let you have that one. You know, you guys can.
I don't say that often, so.
No, you genuinely don't. So
Yeah.
when you do think
He
you
doesn't
feel
say
stuff,
like everything. I like that about
you
him,
know,
that he's
I do
not
believe
constantly.
that you think you feel something.
like
I
that,
hope
that,
you get more
everything.
tugs as the night goes on.
Well, I mean, if anything, God willing, I get at least one more tug tonight.
Maybe when you're here alone.
As we head up the next floor, we reach the bedroom hallway, where the activity first
Yeah.
began 6 years ago. Dina's dogs would growl and bark at the ceiling. They would lunge and chase these
Peter barks
invisible
again during
intruders,
this.
show their teeth, and would jump back as if something
Oh, he's
was
in a
provoking
deep sleep
them.
too. His eyes
Whatever
are like
lurked
rolled
in
back.
this
I can
hallway,
see the
he would
whites of his
frighten
eyes right
the
now.
dogs to tuck and hide underneath the table. After
Deep
spending
sleep boy.
years in this home, the dogs have gotten used to the activity and their behavior has calmed down. However, every now and then, something manages to rouse them. Maybe if we get on all fours, the ghosts will think we're a dog and they'll be like, oh, it's fucking with the dog time. And then they'll do their little things that they do with
Shane's
the dog,
eyes.
like, you know, it's me, the ghost, but you can't say anything because you're a dog. You know, that kind of thing.
Well, let's go
Shane.
see if we find out what was spooking these pups.
Let's get on all fours and get to work.
Shane is like, please.
Okay, so we're at the hallway now.
No.
This is actually where Dina sometimes sees a shadow person because her bedroom's right there, but we're not going into the bedroom yet.
Okay.
But this is also where the family dog freaks out and where they heard the EVP of a something saying cookie.
Something.
And that's noteworthy because they use cookies to get the dog to come.
That's, you know, if you believe in ghosts, that's
Spooky.
that's like it luring your children, you know. That's the next step. It starts with the dogs, you know. Cookie. Dog goes over there. Next thing you know.
Dogs are always looking at weird shit when they're in a haunted house like
Look,
a movie.
let's be honest. Dogs are dumb.
Dogs aren't dumb.
Dogs are dumb.
No, you're just a cat guy. That's why you're saying that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I was going to get down on all my fours here and pretend I was a
gonna say
dog.
On all your fours.
Peter is one of the smartest
Yeah.
dogs I've ever met. Oh.
Normally that works. I don't know why
Shane
that
is
didn't
like-
work.
I couldn't even watch that.
Shane is like, the internet is gonna hold this forever.
Anyways, I'm going to turn on a novelist now.
Rest in peace.
Lake, feet,
That's interesting. Feet. No,
Wait, what did she say?
feet.
She's saying too much.
Well, the thing about
Lake, feet, vinegar.
the thing about feet that's interesting is Dina feels her feet get tickled in her bedroom, which we're going to try and replicate
Oh, so
later.
we're dealing with a freak.
Well, I mean, remember,
We're dealing with a fucking freak.
this person might stand there. Curse. Luck. O-I.
group, dash,
Okay, you need to...
She's got to chill out.
One person at a time.
knife,
Knife block? Could you move the knife block? Beg. A go? I'm begging you. Could you please move the knife block?
It's getting sad.
It's getting sad.
See?
See, no, that's them telling you, like, hey,
This is the science that...
No.
This is new science.
is he
This what
doing?
they're
it's
saying.
not new science.
This is new science. This is
Playing.
what they're saying.
Okay, we got this mag light going, and as you know, that is also some of your new science.
We're just two guys sitting at the end of a hallway begging ghosts to come talk to us. It's very simple.
We party.
Can you please turn that light on to show us you're here? Can you tell us why you're here?
Sing a little song. Say kooky.
How about this? We're gonna turn our lights off.
Yeah.
We're gonna be
that'll
silent,
help.
and we're gonna let you choose what happens next. How about that?
Here we go.
And lights going off now.
Something very ominous about a light at the end of the hallway.
It is.
When it turns on, it's going to be creepy.
Can you please turn that light on for us?
Ryan, I want you to do something.
Oh, there the light just turned
Scared me
on.
with their
Oh.
sound.
See, that is really ominous. I don't like that. Hallways are creepy,
Ominous.
you know?
Ominous
If
gaunt.
you monitor.
Monitor. They want us to watch.
Okay, we're watching.
We're watching.
you
We're
turn-
monitoring.
Turn that light off right now if you want us to come down there. Okay. Guess
Don't make us come down there. How about that?
just turned off.
That's because they got scared.
I
Can you
predict
turn it
that
back on to
in
let us know you're
Ryan's
actually here and
one-on-one
that's
for
not-
this
that
one,
it's not
he's
random?
probably going to
Or-
do a lot more investigating
milk.
this time.
You can do it right now.
Because I think
Drop-
sometimes he gets just
drop
scared of the
milk.
abandoned
Little
environments
those.
themselves.
Swim.
Little
I feel like he'll
milky
feel more
swimmers.
comfortable in a
swimmers.
house.
What could you be referring to?
Probably ectoplasm, you know.
Yeah, ghost plasm.
Ghostbusters.
I am brave.
Oh,
Thank you.
the way she said that was very sweet.
Brave.
Brave.
I needed that. What's up?
What's up?
Is that why the dogs are looking up? Is there something up?
The ghost is
If I
just
just
naming
turn my
off
flashlight
Pixar
on and
movies
there's
at this
something
point.
sitting there, how
and
crazy.
Disney.
Turning the flashlight on.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna leave this hallway. Last chance to turn the flashlight on or to say something or move something.
As in, hold this fat?
Yeah, you're telling us we're to hold the L. It's not very nice. You could help us make it a W if you would just... Closet. It says closet.
Check it out, dude.
You want me to check this closet? What's in the closet?
Unlock.
I just did unlock it. Can you move something in here? And the light just turned on. Interesting. I'm closing the closet. If you didn't get out, sorry. Is that you over there now? Did you get out of the closet? Starve. Are you hungry? We have some bananas. How about cookies?
You want a cookie?
You want a cookie? Turn that light. Oh, he wants a cookie.
He wants a cookie.
I just heard something in here.
In the closet?
Yeah.
What do you think? Is like Narnia in there? I just heard something in the closet.
I thought I heard like a shift. Maybe it was like... No? They gave us an L earlier, and now they said it's a win.
Nice!
Because we opened the closet.
We opened the closet. Maybe it is a portal to another dimension.
How about this? Could you close that closet door? All right, last chance, or I'm gonna do it for you. Okay.
Well, we're gonna be here later. On our lonesome.
Animal, lasting birds.
Animal lasting birds.
People.
People, that's us, you're right.
You're right, we are people.
Really smart ghost.
Turning it off.
We'll be back later.
Okay, we're going to the bedroom. See you there.
To the bedroom.
As we head up to the next floor, we reach the bedroom hallway, where the activity first began 6 years ago. For years, Dina has struggled to find a peaceful night's sleep in her own bedroom. She was plagued by the unsettling paranormal disturbances. Almost every night, like clockwork between 2:50 and 3:10 a.m., she is jolted awake by mysterious noises coming from their dresser drawer. In one strange incident, an unknown force tickled her feet, possibly the same towering shadow figure that she encountered, lurking in the doorway. Even hearing it whisper her name. Kind of a double whammy for me, as I hate having my sleep disturbed, and my feet are quite ticklish. It's funny that there's a drawer that is messing with Dina, because in Stray Souls, there's actually a drawer that has a crucial piece of evidence for Daniel. It's his grandma's secret little drawer.
Yeah.
Ticklish feet. You got them?
I do, and I don't want to expose them. But it sounds like there's plenty of other stuff going on in this room, so we can, hey, they can get our pits, they can get our...
Unfortunately, this is a show where the conceit is we try and replicate evidence, and her feet got tickled. So one of us is gonna have to fall on the sword here.
I'm telling you right now, I'm not showing my feet. I'm not showing feet.
But I don't wanna do it. So you have to
Neither
do
do
it.
I.
What if we play rock, paper, scissors on location?
No.
And we decide who has to show their feet?
I don't want my feet on film.
What if we blur your feet?
If we blur my feet, I'll put them on.
I'd like my feet blurred for the record if we do it as well, but
What if we both do it and blur our feet?
deal.
That was a good deal.
Dina's room.
That felt good.
We have to present our feet.
And I
have
agree,
to
I wouldn't
present
want
our
it
feet.
either.
Dina gets her feet tickled.
What do the ghosts have to do with that?
I don't know, but we have to do it. Okay. If there's anything in this room, anyone
face.
rather, in this room,
Wait, can we just appreciate Shane's face right
Dina
here?
gets her feet tickled.
What do the ghosts have to do with that?
I don't know, but we have to do it. Okay. If there's anything in this room, anyone rather, in this room, can you please let your presence be known to us? Can you move something in here? Can you touch one of us? Can you...
You like that?
Oh, he wants to... Oh, we're gonna show
One
the
of them?
feet?
One of them going away?
I'm taking both off.
You like that?
Could you perhaps maybe touch our little feet?
Look at his little piggies.
I know you like tickling feet.
Here goes the other one.
Oh, it's coming off.
Oh yeah, baby.
That's real good.
All right, we got our piggies out.
Yeah, they're out. They're out to play.
This feels like fetish content.
Well, it's not. This is what we do.
Okay.
This happens to Dina, and we have to...
I just worry it'll be used.
I am going to turn on this REM pod.
Good, good.
So Dina does hear noise coming out of this dresser right here. And Daniel and Stray Souls also had to deal with a haunted dresser in his grandma's house, so...
We're pretty similar to him in a way.
basically
We're
the same
sort
guy.
of pretty similar to the heroic protagonist.
Are you saying we're heroes?
I'm letting people in the comments say
You're
that.
saying you're like a hero.
Yeah, I think so. Touch the little red light. Go near it.
I know that's where you stand. There's somebody in this house who consistently stands in that doorway. Could you do it for us right now? We just want to see you. We're not going to hurt you. We're just here to talk.
You basically just have to go there, and science will do the rest.
I'm going to turn on
Real
this.
science. Ryan, do you find it creepier that we're in a home?
That moment too. He's so over this real science. It's science.
Turn on
Real
this.
science.
Dude, I feel like this episode, there's so many good moments that you could just grab, you know? Like, oh gosh. Now I want to make an edit, but I don't have time to make an edit. But I want to make an edit.
Ryan, do you find it creepier that we're in a home where people currently live?
I do actually find it creepy. I definitely feel like, wow, we are just in there.
Just pretend you're in an Airbnb.
Looks like the temperature is going up right there on that REM pod. Can you step away from the REM pod, please?
I wonder how much they
Step
pay
away
the
from the
family.
door. Thank you. Can you come back through the door for us?
Come back! Spirit!
This, we need more batteries for this thing.
Spirit! Come back!
The spirit box rapidly scans radio signals to create white noise through which spirits can communicate, and the honeytone filters out the noise while amplifying only the voices.
Hello.
Wow.
Chosen one, chosen one. Chosen one.
Some crazy ass. All right, you're gonna have to speak a little. Whoa. Our REM pod is now going off. Is that you at the door? Is that you at the door? Jesus Christ.
The reverb on that thing makes everything sound like
That was loud,
scary.
is what they just said. It was.
Wait, I want to go back and hear that. The reverb on that though makes everything sound like crazy.
Jesus Christ. That was loud, is what they just said. It was loud.
It really does make them feel like they're coming from like the beyond, you know. She was just like, what is happening?
Jesus Christ. If that's you by the door, can you step away? Tell me your name.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like that episode of The Office where Dwight was supposed to give like a speech at a thing, and instead Jim like tells him all the tips for making a great speech like a dictator would, and it's like banging on things and shouting at, like, literally it sounds like they're like banging on. Listen. I picture Dwight.
Tell me your name.
Like,
Russell Crowe?
You heard Russell
I heard
Crowe?
Russell Crowe. I don't think so.
Russell Crowe.
What's your name? I'm reaching out to the person who stands in the doorway, the shadow man. What's your name? What did it say?
What's your deal? What are you all about? Tina?
I heard Jake.
Tina?
Jake.
hang on. I want to hear that again.
Tina?
I heard Jake.
Dina?
Jake.
It almost sounded like Dina. It's Dina, actually.
I could hear it being like Jake.
Remember, we are friends.
It's like that Yanny Laurel kind of thing.
Is that you by the door?
Where's my eyelashes?
Folks, we got ourselves a hot spot.
We're gonna have to leave soon.
Yeah, that might be enough, honestly. I think that might be good. What?
What was that?
Escape? Whisper?
We're gonna leave right now unless you start talking to us. Tell us your name and tell us why you're here.
Oh.
They
Spooky.
pieced out. That's the ghost being like, later. Well, I guess they did chatter quite a bit, but a lot of it was nonsense. But this place is definitely haunted. I weep for this family.
His little laugh.
They're in some real trouble here.
I don't know if they're in
Unfortunately.
trouble. They're friendly ghosts. That's what they said.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm picking up some really bad vibes.
And now we move to the final phase of the hunt, our individual investigation of this entire haunted home.
I'm
not stoked
interested to
do
see how he
this.
does.
No?
It's a haunted location that's very active now.
Yeah, I'll say, I didn't want to say this earlier, but I do think that the kitchen evidence is some of the scariest stuff I've ever seen.
Okay, now I want to go on this solo just so they could end me.
No, like,
I would rather go on.
I'm not even kidding.
I'd rather go on several solo investigations than hear whatever you're about to say.
I put on a really brave face, but that really scared the daylights out of me.
Take me now, God.
Absolute daylights.
Take me now.
Here's how our solo investigation will work. Shane and I will each have 20 minutes of solid alone time in the location to give us our best shot
I
at
swear,
collecting
they're making his
evidence.
bubble bigger,
Shane will go
slightly
first,
bigger
and
every
during
single
his time,
time.
in a special Stray Souls-inspired twist, he will hide a locked box containing the walkie-talkie. And to further capture Daniel's haunted experience and my own misery, Shane will also hide the box key for me to find. Once Shane returns, he will give me a clue as to where both items are hidden. Then it's my turn. I'll
I like
enter
how
the
they
building
give Ryan's
first
bubble
to
just
find
a
the
little
key.
bit more of a shake.
Then the box.
Like he's
Only
shaking on
after
his way
I
out,
unlock
like,
the box
"Ooh."
and radio back to Shane with the hidden walkie-talkie within will the clock start on my 20 minutes of solo investigation. Let the
Wonder how they
games
did the
begin.
animations on this.
Yes.
All right.
It goes on in time.
It's time to finish this bad boy off.
I'm gonna head in there. You know what I'm gonna do when I'm in there?
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to set up a wonderful little puzzle for you to solve. And the puzzle is this. You have to find this magical key, and it will open a magical box that contains your magical walkie-talkie. And once you find that walkie-talkie, you can radio me, your time begins, and then you must use your magical ghost toys to find the magical ghosts. Just like in the game Stray Souls, starring Daniel.
I was just about to say, this sounds gamified, kind of like Stray Souls starring Daniel.
Have fun out here. Don't have too much fun without me, you know what I'm talking about. And now, I'm in it. Hermetically sealed. It's just me and the ghosts now. You know what else I got here? My wonderful Ovilus. One of my favorite gadgets that we use because of how sound the science is here. Script, monument, kite, thought. Beautiful box. Van cycle. Are you gonna be this lady usually doesn't talk this much.
Well, let's do the old, what do I think Shane's doing right now? I mean, it's always the same answer. He's goofing off. He's making funny voices. He's setting up all his little games for me.
Here's our box. This is the box that we want to hide. We're also going to hide these other items so that Ryan finds them throughout the house and has to use them all. If a ghost is here, they can do stuff to me, but you don't need, what do you need me to do? Oh, ghosts! Fuck me! You know, you don't need to hear that.
They didn't bleep that out. They didn't bleep that one out. Have they been bleeping it out on this one? Did they just not bleep it out on the last? Did they bleep it out on the last one and they haven't been bleeping it out on this one?
A smaller house, which is nice because we don't have to walk around as much, but I could kind of just see him walking around in there.
All right, so we got the REM pod over there. Ghosts! Hi, it's me. I'm in the kitchen, a very vulnerable area. Anything? No? Wow, this hasn't spoken since I've been in here. Maybe the ghosts really do want to talk to me. Did I just hear a knock? Did I just hear a knock? You know, it could have been something outside. It could have been, you know, my own movement sort of bouncing off the walls of this house, but I'm fairly certain that I heard a knock. If there's something here with me, do that knock again. We got a REM pod going off over here. And I'll say again, a long hallway. That's classic creeps. Mag light at the end of the hallway here. This REM pod was going wild, baby. You heard it, right? I wasn't talking to you, ghosts. You gotta get it right between off and on. Just the razor's edge between life and death. Because you're alive, and then you're dead. Well, that's where we come in. The Ghoul Brothers, Hermanos Fantasmas. Out here in the streets, coming to your homes and agitating your ghosts. There, I'm putting the mag light down. And now the devil can talk to us.
I really
Shane,
like
can
that
you
little monologue
actually
he
go
just
into
gave. It
Dina's
felt
room
eloquent.
and then offer up your feet? I want them to get tickled.
Taking off my shoes now, putting my feet out. See if they get tickled.
He didn't sound stoked about that. Like I said, he's got a complex about his big ass, ugly feet. It's only because he wears a size 19.
There you go. We got our answer. Tickle my feet? Did you just walk in because you want to tickle my feet? No? All right. No takers? You want to suck my toes?
You know, he has a complex about it, and I'm proud of him for showing his feet today, even though they'll be blurred like a Japanese porno.
So the thought of somebody sucking my toes, that doesn't sit well with me. But you're welcome to. I know I've got my socks on, but peel them off, baby. For the record, here's some silence. A lot of people accuse me of never being quiet in these things, and now I'm going to show you how boring it is when I'm quiet. Here we go. Good insulation. You can hear a pin drop in here. And yet, I don't hear shit. Hey!
Oh.
Come on!
Shane's screaming in there. I assume either he's just being Shane or maybe some ghost in there like sucked on his toes or something.
How did he know
How much
that's
time
what
is
they were
left?
saying? Did he know that's what he
You
was
have about
saying?
a minute 20.
This REM pod just started going fucking crazy.
That's because you're using the radio.
Oh, does that happen?
Yeah.
The way that Ryan kind of shook his head, he went, yeah. Like, should have known.
Oh, I guess that does happen. Oh, I should hide the chest in here too. I should bring that over here. Putting that in there, closing it, and now locking the mysterious box. Yes, there it goes. Okay, wonderful. Here Ryan comes to do his final solo. What if he dies? What if he dies?
I would love it if, like, right behind
Imagine
him, something
how
just
scary
moved
that would
in
be.
the kitchen.
To the ghouls of this abode, it has been an absolute pleasure. Seems like I might have just riled you up, and if so, that's fine. Go with that. Be more aggressive. Okay, bye ghosts, it's been a treat. Love you. I love you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
It's really scary in there.
Where'd you hide the key?
If you're a thorough investigator, you'll find it.
It's not. I mean, it's like a tiny
That's
key.
a good clue.
It's a tiny key in a house.
Yes, but if you're a thorough investigator, you'll find it. If you need more of a hint, you guys peek your head out the window and I'll scream at you.
Yeah, well, it's also late, so.
All right, well, let's get this helmet on you and get you in that house. You're gonna do great in there. You're our champion, and you're a hero.
Thank you.
You're doing this for Dina,
Thank you, I am.
just like Daniel.
From Stray Stolz.
Get in there, have fun. Remember, if you desperately need another hint, you can open the door and ask.
I wonder
I
how much
gotcha.
they had to pay to be constantly mentioned throughout the entire episode.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Let's find this key. Is this the key? This guy can't make me like dig through people's shit.
It's time to chill. It's my favorite part of the show, when I don't have to wear the stupid bullshit all over my body and I... What's up?
There's no way I'm gonna find this key. I can't dig through these people's drawers.
No, you shouldn't have to do that.
Is it on the TV stand over here in the
No.
living room?
Think about why we're here.
Because we hunt ghosts?
What about this place compelled you?
There's ghosts here.
A lot of people say that. What's different about this place?
There's like videos and shit.
Right. And what happened in those?
Like stuff flew off counters.
What stuff?
Like a lid.
A lid on what?
Oh, like a glass, yeah. Right, look in there.
The way they're both talking.
Sometimes you gotta walk them through it.
Oh, nice. There's the key. All right. Now let's go get this. Actually, what is it saying right
He's
now?
in a much different place than
What's
we're used to
inside?
seeing him in these solos
What's
where he's
inside,
so
Ovilus?
scared and he's just like laughing and joking and stuff. I do think he's calmer being in a not abandoned place.
Interesting. REM pod going nuts. Hello?
So I'm really interested to see what he does.
All right,
with
what do you
this.
want me to do here? You said you had little games for me?
I put your little devices around the place, and you should go use them and do the thing that you do basically in every episode. But do it like our man Daniel. You know, be a hero.
Is there anybody in this house that would like to speak to me right now? How about touching my little feet? Huh? Well, actually, I'm a little scared right now. Anyways, I'm going to turn on the spirit box.
They say the whole neighborhood is haunted, which
They have
maybe
such an interesting last name.
bulldoze all these houses.
Did
If
they
they're all
say how
haunted,
it's pronounced at the
get rid
beginning?
of 'em.
And I didn't hear, probably.
Okay, back to doing this. Is there anybody here with me? My name's Ryan. Could you say Ryan? I'm all alone. Just me. Can you say Ryan? Oh my God.
That was kind of.
Oh my God. Okay, who just said my name? What's your name? I just heard Ryan 2 more times. Holy shit.
That's kind of spooky.
Yo.
I mean, it's very.
I just asked the spirit box to say
But
Ryan,
kinda
and
sounds
it
like
was
Ryan.
crystal clear Ryan.
It wasn't crystal clear.
And then it said it 2 more times after that, but it was 2 different voices.
Well, it sounds like you got some new friends. You know, make friends.
That's crazy. Okay. Okay. You guys say your friend.
Ryan.
Dina says you guys are friendly. Can you say Dina? What? What do you
Sounded
say?
like
You said
water.
what? What?
Water.
A child?
A child. That was kind
What's a
of clear.
child? Is it you talking about the shadow child that Dina saw?
The real ghost were the friends they made along the way.
Can you move this door?
Oh my gosh.
Can you close this bedroom door?
Unlimited rice pudding power. You're on fire tonight with
What's
the
that? It's a.
references. Or not references.
You'll be fine.
You get what I mean.
Necessary. What's necessary? And the flashlight just went on outside the bedroom. Acknowledge? What do you want me to acknowledge? Why would I do that? I'm doing this because I want to talk to you. And this is my job, to talk to people just like you. And that's why I'm doing it. And Dina is my friend, and she told me to come talk to you, so that's why I'm here, if you're wondering why I'm here. Are you scared of me?
Shy.
You're shy. Wow. There we go. And the light just went on when that happened. Can you turn that light off in the hallway?
Well, I feel like I haven't seen
This
a
is
conversation
insane
this good.
Session.
Yeah.
Why do you
since,
move things in the kitchen? Why do you move things?
Since he was hang on. Since he was that lighthouse, I remember he got a lot of really good answers in the lighthouse. Again, I'm still a Shaniac, but I still think it's interesting and kind of cool.
Session. Why do you move things in the kitchen? Why do you move things? British. Because you're British. You're moving on? That's nice. It's good. The clarity and your closure you need. Okay, well the spirit box just died, so I'm gonna turn that off now. All right, I'm finishing up in the bedroom here. That was an amazing spirit box session. Anything you want me to do in other rooms here?
Oh, you know, we'd love to see your face in one of the windows. Give us a little light.
To Dina's room. How about that? Go to Dina's room.
Put the light on your face and turn it on and then turn it back off. Oh, that was good. Okay.
Oh, it's so bright!
Oh my gosh.
Here's a fun challenge. Go lay down in the hallway for 2 minutes with the lights off.
Look at the ceiling and bark like a dog. Bark so loud that we can hear you out here. I want to hear you bark.
Okay, I could do that.
Oh my gosh.
Lights coming off.
Yeah, we need a Ryan and Shane out of context. It's almost watching them is almost out of context, but oh my god.
Sound pretty accurate, honestly.
Now
I
just
know,
lay
it is
there
actually pretty
in
good.
silence for a minute. No lights, just the mag light.
Oh, the light's flickering behind me.
It's nearly the witching hour, and dogs
333?
everywhere in this
Is that
neighborhood
what that
are
was?
screaming like they're being murdered. Dogs are stupid. So, you know, one of them barks, another barks. And it could be that we're outside
they're
being
just
real
trying
loud
to
and
protect their little
swearing
houses.
at ghosts, so maybe that just sets them off and it just sort of traveled, but who knows?
I know the neighbors probably
If there's
hate that
actually
they're
somebody
there.
behind me, turn that light off right now.
It's possible
That'd
that
be
that's exactly
terrifying.
why
Can you imagine? Who let the
these
dogs
dogs
out?
in this home bark and stare at the ceiling.
Oh, it's flickering. It's flickering. Turn it off if you're there. Oh boy, yes not.
Gosh, sometimes the sound effects they put in the show scare me more than anything else.
I'm gonna sit in the living room a little bit.
Okay, yeah, now you're, you know, it's all vibes from here to the end.
No shadow person here at the end of this hall. Shadow man, I'm away from the hallway. If you could show yourself in that hall, that would be sweet. I'm actually standing where the shadow
I don't
boy
like
was. Is that
whatever
your
picture
boy?
or screen they
Your
think
son?
they
Is
have
he your
right
shadow
there.
son?
It looks like it's just like a big empty void right there, like, and something's just gonna come crawling out of it. Like, what even is that? Is that a picture? What is that?
Guess not.
Why are you making the noise?
Shadow man, if you're there at the end of the hallway, can you turn that light off right now?
What for?
Nope. Anybody in here want to party? Anyone want to chill in here in this living room? Can you move something? Can you move those glasses that are on the thing? If there's anybody with me at all in this house, which I know there is because I was talking to you in Dina's room, feel free to move anything in the house right now to let me know you're here. Last chance, guys. I'm about to leave. If there's somebody here, show me you're here right now. Show yourself.
All right, Buster. That's time.
All right, coming out.
Whoa, there he is.
I want to see if I could play that back for you.
Oh, did you hear something?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
It was very clear, Ryan.
Can you say Ryan?
It's pretty good, right?
It's pretty good.
He's so happy for him.
And
He's
then
like, hey.
the same voice later asked me, "Why are you doing this? Why would you do that?" And,
Ryan.
yeah, it was
Ryan.
pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It was pretty fucking good.
Look at this.
It
Look
was
at the
pretty good.
bravery on display here.
It's pretty good.
He ain't even scared. He's proud.
That's good evidence.
You know
man.
why? Because he is a hero,
That's right. He's right.
just like Daniel.
Well, that's a hell of a way
Shane
to
is a good supportive
close
friend.
this out. Goodbye, chickens.
Bye,
And
chickens.
most importantly, goodbye, Daniel.
Well, Daniel doesn't live here.
Well, I know, but like, this is the last time we'll talk about Daniel.
Ever.
Well, not me, because I'm going to be playing the game.
Could the spirits that once occupied this land remain? Our investigation today brought more questions
Sam
than answers.
Young,
Was there a shadow man
Young,
lurking by the bedroom?
Ethan Ramos.
Did an entity reach out during our seance? Was it
Carter
a
Law.
spirit calling out my name?
RJ Blake.
Our job as investigators is to collect and present questions,
Rebecca
possibilities.
Castaneda.
Interpretation, however,
Jared Sosa.
solely belongs with you. But for
Molly
our part,
Ong.
Dina Duyck's haunted home can now be locked away
In
the ghost files.
Exciting dramatic music. Oh, and then it looks like more stuff about the game at the end. I'm so drained from all the fun, from the good time with you guys, from all the emotionalness of all of this. I can't even comprehend it, honestly. I'm so thankful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good night. Thank you, thank you. Please, everyone, take care of yourself this weekend in whatever way possible. And I'm going to go rest. So thank you and good night. And thank you, 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 thank you. Good night. Thank you.